Alright, so our team has been tasked over the past day to evaluate two different farms that will be going in side by side with the business of a new restaurant, which we have named Margie's Diner. Margie, sadly, has passed away, but she left a whole bunch of funds that were to go to the restaurant. And with those funds, she left wishes to go with it, that each business that partnered with the restaurant would be an environmentally sustainable business. When we were looking at the two farms, we made sure to keep an open mind and make sure that we weighed the pros and cons of which would work best for the restaurant as a partnership. Both farms we saw were great in sustaining supplies for local farmers markets and stuff, but there was only one that we had to come down to as a partnership with the two.
Our first concern when we were looking at each farm was to make sure that it met the needs of the restaurant. We realized that both provided an adequate amount of vegetables and grains, and that both that the restaurant could use daily. Central Montana Organic Farms offered finished beef, whereas Central Montana Lands and Livestock provided limited amounts for just a few friends. Central Montana Organics Farm offered 15 to 25 calves that would be used for finished beef, which would be more than enough to supply the restaurant. They also have a high tunnel greenhouse which would provide fresh vegetables almost year round. This may attract more customers because they would have a higher variety of vegetables and grains that the restaurant could use year long.
In staying with Margie's last wishes of being environmentally friendly, we believe Central Montana Organic Farms excel. They have set their calving in the months of May and June to reduce their fuel and hay consumption. Their cattle live on an open range of 3,000 acres for grazing unless their feed is needed.
As we all know, no operation is perfect. There's always room for improvement, and the Central Montana Organic Farms is no different. For example, the farm has some water erosion that flows into streams because of conventional tillage. This can be a problem because to wildlife due to fertilizers and other substances affecting the streams and groundwater. Another recurring issue at the farm is that their grassland is slowly decreasing to bunch grasses, and more noxious weeds. This makes it more difficult for the livestock to find adequate food. To solve this problem, the farm is using environmentally friendly pesticides to kill off the noxious weeds, hoping that they will clear up over time. Although these minor issues may cause some setbacks, it does not take away from the quality of their product. All of the farm's grains and vegetables are organically certified and appeal to the diet of many Americans today. Another great attribute to the farm is its ability to handle cattle in a low-stress environment.
Overall, we believe that Central Montana Organic Farms will be the most beneficial to Margie's Diner. Not only is it environmentally sustainable, but it is also very environmentally friendly, far surpassing the wishes of Margie. Central Montana Organic Farms also meets the increasing demand by customers for organic, fresh produce. Their high tunnel provides year-round fresh and organic vegetables and herbs. Their finished grass-fed beef are in ready supply, which will save on costs and also help customers spend locally and support local Montana business. For all of these reasons, we know that organic farms will most readily meet the needs of Margie's Diner. It will also help us as we go into the future and will be a very beneficial part of our business. We look forward to making lots of funds and helping to upkeep produce, and we believe that our prices and our income will skyrocket as a result of this great partnership. For all these reasons, we believe that Central Montana Organic Farms, as you can see, the positives way outweigh the negatives. We believe that because the surplus meats, the organic vegetables, the grass-fed beef, the low-stress livestock, high tunnel for year-round produce, reduced hay and fuel usage will way outweigh the few negatives. And for these reasons, we know that they will become a great business partner. We know that as in the future to come, they will continue to be a dependable source for food and for resources in our restaurant. And they will continue to help us achieve our dream of being organic, healthy food for our customers, making our customers happy, and just being continually ready to help lead Montana in that direction. For these reasons, we believe it to be the most beneficial.
How many head of cows do they run?
They ran between 75 and 100
On how many acres?
on 3,000 acres.
So were you guys gonna reduce the pasture size or anything, or just keep it free range and season-long grazing?
We believe that free range grazing and open and in the longer season will help them. It reduces the stress of them. And by spraying around and rotating around, it also helps reduce the erosion and soil destruction. And it also gives more time for the other grasses to grow in, so that way they have a continual food source.
If the restaurant wants to have an influence on the production side of it, what would you do about the erosion issue?
Maybe take some of our funds to hire somebody to go in and fix it.
And I think we could also help the crop rotation. We could introduce some of those better management practices as well. And we could also even crop cover, one on which they are looking at using to help benefit. And that way that helps prevent some of that erosion, and it also provides some organic substance to it as well.
What were some of the negatives that you saw in the Central Montana Land and Livestock, the other farm?
Well, we saw that they had, they did not keep like that much of a surplus of cattle. They kept one or two for their friends, and we didn't think that was what the restaurant really needed.
Most of them were sold as calves at market, so they wouldn't be really ready as a product for a restaurant to use. They only kept one or two to finish on the farm, and then those were usually sold to local friends of the business.
What about their chemical usage? Did that play any role versus the organic?
Montana, Central Montana Land and Livestock used a lot more modern technology, so they did side more to the chemical usage of fertilizer and stuff to prevent weeds and to grow their crops, which takes away from being certified organic. It could greaten their product